This is an interesting version of a Naruto character. This is like if Naruto and Sasuke fused and went mastered Ultra Instinct. That's what it looks like to me. It looks slick. Or it's like if Naruto, Sasuke, and Kakashi fused as well. So I like this. It's like a different Naruto character. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast, right? So we're going to start with his eyes, just standard portrait looking forward, right? Center point here, come down a little bit because you got like a ponytail at the back. Down a little bit, and the eyes will be along this line here. So, diagonal, there. Change direction, go across the top to a little spike in the corner. Back down, like so. And then a very sort of, it's like a thin sort of line along the bottom here. Barely see it. Up into the tear duct. Okay. And we'll just thicken up the top one a little bit. Okay. Now, so iris, half circle, down from there, pupil. I'm going to give him red eyes. He doesn't have a Sharingan. You give him a Sharingan if you wanted. So, let's see, I'm going to give him a Sharingan. I'm going to go maybe just one. Kind of like Sarada or something. There. No, we're going for two. I don't know what to do. I'll do another one. Look here. Okay, and then there's like that circle. I wasn't going to give, I'm going to give him one Sharingan eye. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go a red Sharingan eye and then a blue. So like as if Naruto's eye is still there and Sasuke's eye. So then his eyelid, so he's got like a dark eyelid line just underneath here. Okay. Now, so he's got a big frowning eyebrow that goes up underneath the headband. So it like just curves here and then goes up that way. Goes underneath the headband the whole way back there, so you can't really see it. And it gets like a bit thicker at the front and then real skinny at the back. And we'll go black, we'll just color it in. And then we have an eyelid line just here at the front and coming around the back. And then a couple of frown lines here. Just at the nose, like one coming across there. His other eyebrow and frowning lines start there. So that's like his nose section. Right, so then the other eye, so you're about eye width of his eye fits in between both the eyes, and the next one goes up, across, comes to a little spike at the back, and then back down. And you can thicken this up a bit. And then this spike down that way. And then we'll go around up into the tear duct. Just there. And then the iris and the pupil again, a half circle. down from there, and then his pupil. This will be the blue eye, so we won't have to add anything to this one. Right, so then the other eyebrow comes up this way, disappears underneath the headband again, sort of over here somewhere. With a big heavy frown on him, thicker eyebrow at the front, and then an eyelid line coming back that way. And then he does have this extra line around the back of his eye. They must be like supposed to be his like bottom eyelashes or something. Like so. Okay, so then for his nose, so we can't see a bridge of a nose, but maybe I'll draw just a little line kind of like that. Okay, and then nostrils just down here. And they do draw in the sides of his nostrils here, very small. Like the tip of his nose just comes around like this. Right, so then his mouth, so real sort of angry, sort of flat sort of mouth, right? So it comes across, down in the middle, back up and down again. Right, maybe like some dimples on the corners, and like normally the mouth sort of lines up on the inside of the eye, about there. And then we have a bit of a top lip line. Like here in the middle of his nose. And then his bottom lip. Up like that. Chin. Like so. And because, so his head is like tilted forward, right? But roughly, right, I would say eyes to nose is about the same as nose to chin. So like here to here is about the same as here to here. To like maybe the middle of his eye. There and there are about the same. Okay. And nose to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. So like there to there is about the same as there to there. So then we go for his jaw. Up the side. And it's like, it's not a strong jaw, it's like a gradual curve. It like curves softly, sort of that way. Right? You can do the same. So it's kind of like a wine glass sort of shaped face, you know, kind of like the top of a wine glass. Kind of a thing. So his hair here, and he has, we're going to give him these Naruto spikes, right? So, but they're kind of like scars kind of a thing, and his hair comes across here. So we'll just like add one there. 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 And then the headband comes across. And it's like a real silver one. Like it's different. It's not like fabric. It looks like it's just fully silver, which is kind of cool. So the top of it is like up here. And then the hairline, so he's got like a fringe. I'll just do some hairline. The fringe coming down across this here, just to give us an idea as to where the hair starts and stops. Okay, and then there's like more of this coming down. Right, so then we've got like the top of the headband. There's another line sort of here. And there's like 2 of them. And then we have plates here, studs or bolts. And then we have the ninja leaf symbol. So it's just like a spiral with a tail and then a little V at the front. You know, if you want, you can make that sort of more, like you do a double line, you know, like to make it look like it's scratched in if you want. And then there's a little edge line here. Maybe like a bit of a crack or something else. And then the rest of his hairline just comes across here. Zigzag sort of space with some textures just running this way. Okay, so he's got that sort of Uchiha fringe, right? So it's kind of like Sasuke a bit in the hair. So it goes like bumping this way. So a piece of hair flying up there and then comes down. Textures on it. Like that. And all going down then. Very fine sort of hair spikes. Some coming out behind. Like some single sort of strands and stuff. That's all grey sort of grey Uchiha hair. And we should see like an ear just here, a little bit. Right, so his fringe on the other side, so it just comes up and down. This way. There's like a gap in the hair here, right? So in this sort of style of drawing, you can have these sort of gaps, right, in the sort of in the hair. It's like a hole through the hair. Right, and then more spike here. Like so. Right, so hair just kind of flying out all over the place. And then his hair is tied up at the back, right? So it kind of like starts to spike this way. And then it sort of bumps around a bit here. So all these kind of spikes that stick out on this side. Textures all going down that way. And then he has what looks like a bobbin sort of tie or something here, like a black tie that way. And then hair that flies out the back of his head and then down from behind his neck. So we'll keep going. The hair is always the trickiest part, sort of, on these ones. Most time consuming part, I think. Right, lots of those textures and stuff now, all going back down into his hair, into the tie, the black bobbin there. Right, so the rest of the hair seems to like come out from behind his shoulders and his neck. So we can just see his neck here. He's got like all these, it's like burn. He's got burns all on his neck, which is kind of cool. Right, so we'll go. Just the collar sort of comes out, kimono, Japanese kimono style collar. Right, there's all textures here for his collar on his neck, and then collarbones goes that way. He's got like a burn or scar all on his neck, right? So what way will I do this now? So we'll go, I'm going to do like a big one scar, just like all here. Right, there'll be like all textures on that, kind of textured skin. And maybe like another little spike here. Okay, so that's like a burn or a scar just on his neck. And then he's got like a red collar, kind of like a Katsuki sort of color. And then his shoulders bump off down this way. And like a male's shoulders are usually the width of his face, right? So like this will go out and down that way. Usually about the width of the face. 3 heads will fit across the whole length of his shoulder, usually. So then this comes out from behind his neck as well here. It goes down that direction. And then we fold it all down here. Right, so like about that width again. So the head to like there. And then we can see some more hair going out from behind his head, blowing sort of in the wind. Back this way. So all textured here. Long hair back there, and probably some long hair back here as well, a little bit. Okay. So, a new Naruto character. You could also do like fire and stuff in the background. Different sort of effects and rocks and things. Or if he's doing like a Chidori. Okay, Naruske fusion or new Naruto character. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.